Hi there. I'm going to go over a couple of things in Unit 7, which is talking about systems of units. And I'm going to show you one document that you can find here. It says 7.1a, Custom System of Units. So when I click on it, there's a document. I actually have it opened already here. So you have all the units and all the shortcuts you're going to need in this lesson. So you can see we have two systems of units. One is a use or customer system of units, and the other is a metric. The first one, US customer system of units, is the old one, developed by British people, and it was based actually on body parts. So you can see 1 foot is 12 inches, then 1 yard is 36 inches, or 1 yard is 3 feet, 1 mile is 5,280 feet, and so on. So this is for measuring length. We can also measure weight, or how heavy something is, in pounds and ounces. So 1 pound is 16 ounces. And we can measure capacity, or how much space something is taking. So if you're going to buy milk, you're going to buy, or some kind of boxes, you're going to need to know how much you can fit in there, or how much space it takes. So we can measure that in cups, ounces, gallons, quarts, and so on. So these are old systems of units, and you just have to learn them by heart. There is no easy way for this one. Then there's also a metric system of units, which is used in the whole world. So if you travel to Europe, China, Japan, wherever, Africa, wherever you go, you're going to need metric system of units. But you also need to know this one in the States, because everything in science, in medicine, is based on a metric system of units, and we kind of have to learn both of them. But what's neat about the metric system is that everything is in a base of 10. That means all the units are 10 times larger or 10 times smaller. So I can measure length just like measured in customer system of units. Just now I'm going to measure in meters. So if I need something bigger, if I have 1,000 meters, I'm going to actually have 1 kilometer, because kilo means 1,000. 1 meter is also 10 decimeters, or 1 meter is 100 centimeters, or 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. So how do we learn these ones? Well, there's a little table below it. In the blue you can see meter, liter, and gram. So those are base units. And then if you need bigger ones, you're gonna go this way. So deca, hecta, kilo, mega, giga. So giga being the largest. And you have deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, and pico. These are prefixes which you would put in front of these base units, and those are getting smaller and smaller. So pico is the smallest of these ones over here. There are also smaller ones, but we probably never gonna need them. So if I want to say meter, that's my base unit. If I need something smaller, I'm gonna use deci, centi, or milli. So if I say millimeter, this is 1,000 of meter. So I need 1,000 millimeters to make 1 meter, or 1,000 milliliters to make 1 liter. And you can see it here. So, okay, 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters, or 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. So those are exactly the same prefixes for length, weight, or capacity. So you just need to memorize that length we measure with meters, weight with grams, and capacity with liters. You also have abbreviations here, and the only thing that is the same in both US and a customer system, and metric system of units, is a time. So no matter where you go, we all measure time in seconds, minutes, hours, days, years, and so on. So that's pretty simple. So what I'm gonna do when I want to convert, let's say, 4.5 hours into minutes. So each time I'm converting, I'm gonna multiply the unit that I have with something, and I'm multiplying with some ratio. And in that ratio at the top, I'm going to put my resulting unit. So I'm going to put here resulting unit. Move this a little bit up. Where did it go? Okay, so this way. So I need a resulting unit at the top. I need connection or connecting unit. So what it means, I have 4.5 hours and I need to multiply that. Resulting unit, if I'm converting to minutes, I'm going to put minutes at the top. So here are going to be the minutes. So think about it always when you're converting to something, minutes, or when you're converting to something, the unit that you want your result to be in is going to be at the top in the numerator part. So we have numerator at the top and denominator at the bottom. So that's going to be useful when you do your quizzes to know that. Okay, so here we have minutes in the numerator because I'm converting to minutes, and I need to know the connection between minutes and hours because I have an hour here. So I can, this one is pretty easy, but I can look up at this table for some different ones. So I have 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So I'm gonna put 60 here. 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour. So you're always gonna have this ratio that we are multiplying with is always going to be equal to 1. Okay? So this is equal to 1. Okay, so what I'm going to have now is this is equal to, I can actually cancel out hours and hours. So this hour and this hour are going to cancel out. So I'm going to get 4.5 times 60. And I'm going to have it here. And the result is going to be in minutes. At the bottom, I have only 1 left because I have nothing here to multiply with. So we have 4.5 times 60, and I'm just going to pull a calculator here. So on every computer you have it. So it's going to be 270 minutes. So always keep in mind that you're going to have a resulting unit at the top. So when you're converting, you're always going to have a resulting unit at the top. Okay? Let me know if you need any other help. So I'm going to continue and ask and do one more example. Let's say I want to convert 24 ounces to pounds. So I'm going to multiply with something and I need pounds at the top. So I'm going to multiply by a ratio. And since I'm converting to pounds, I'm going to put pounds at the top. Abbreviation for pounds is LB. Okay, so connection between pounds and ounces, I can look from a system of units. So I can see here that 1 pound is the same as 16 ounces. So 1 pound, I'm going to put here. And actually I don't need a plural here. Doesn't really matter. 1 pound is the same as 16 ounces. And now ounces are going to go at the bottom because I need pounds at the top. That's what I'm converting to. So right now I can cancel ounces and ounces, and my result is going to be equal to 24 .5 times 1